You got that up? Oh my God, I can hear myself again. We're live?
We're live.
Fantastic. Well, for those of you 4 listeners that maybe for some reason stumbled onto our webpage, hi, happy Friday to you. This is wearecoring.com, Coring Game Day, here at St. Xavier High School for the final scrimmage of the 2024 preseason for the Coring Cardinals, taking on the St. Xavier Bombers. We'll not see these guys in the regular season, so get an opportunity to see them here in the preseason, see if we can get the ship righted this year. Unfamiliar voice to maybe some of you who may be tuning in. My name is Chris Hemonitis, 93 grad, and member of the team who has been gone for a few years, taking care of my own kids at the high school level, and very excited to come back to 2024 and rejoin this amazing team of Brian and Brandon Wyatt and Jason Helfrich, and of course, my partner here in the booth tonight on the microphone, which he never is, Mike Wark.
Ever.
That's all right. Reason we're here tonight, guys, to be totally honest, if anyone is listening, is we are testing some brand new equipment thanks to the generosity of Outdoor Environments. We're going to give them a personal shout out because they made a very generous donation to the Coring Boosters on our behalf in order to help us purchase a new laptop, which we desperately needed in order to broadcast events. So we're testing that out tonight, as well as brand new software that we're using. Mike, you're a whiz at our software and our production engineer, and you've been able to secure some software for free, so that's great. So if you are listening or watching online, if you want to offer some feedback or comments on the picture, the sound quality, that would be great. Always interested in hearing from that. So Coring got the ball first, and they're starting off. Looks like it's going to be 3rd down and about 6. So, again, we don't have rosters. The kids don't have numbers. We're not going to be announcing any names or anything tonight. This is really just a test to check the equipment, to check the software, check all of our Wi-Fi connections to make sure everything's working properly. We do have a new scoreboard this year, which we're kind of playing around with, messing around with. It actually has a scoreboard widget, which we have not had in the past. Which we're going to try and maybe do this year on the weeks that we have enough people to man it, because it is a full-on scoreboard. We've got time, down, and distance. We're not going to worry about time right now. Can you get us to 3rd?
Do we have a? I did get us to 3rd down.
3rd and 5. See if you can get us to
okay,
5 yards.
I did not. Wasn't sure what the distance was.
So here we go. Snap back to the quarterback, and it is tossed over the head of the intended receiver. So it'll be 4th down. So presumably Coring will punt if they're going to run this. Now, our understanding had a very high-level text message conversation earlier this week with the offensive coordinator at Coring, Coach Rod, and he said that basically the first half of the game was going to be run with varsity, and the second half of the game was going to be run with JV. So in the past, they had done 3 different levels, individual scrimmages at like 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock, but they're not doing that this year. We have whistles here on the snap back. My guess is that is going to be a false start. And that is, in fact, what it is. So knock the Cardinals back 5 yards. Be 4th down and 10. So if you're on, and I apologize for those of you listening, I'm going to be talking to Mike separately here without conversations that you can't see and understand. But so if you're on this, you're going to have to stay on this widget, right? To make all the changes, to manage it.
And the broadcast could crash and we wouldn't know.
Yeah, exactly.
If we're stuck on this widget. But you can have somebody operate this widget from their phone sitting out in the stands.
That's amazing. But at the same time,
it doesn't have to be.
Yeah, a lot of distractions, right?
Right.
So they don't have to be here.
Right.
Like, they don't have to be in the booth with us.
Correct.
So now that's a huge deal, right? Because that may change, whether or not we can get a volunteer to do things or not.
But this is a bit of a delay, so they couldn't be like at home watching it and doing it. I don't think that would work.
Well, no, we wouldn't want that. I wasn't going that way. I was thinking someone.
But you can start, like if I can start the clock right here, and it goes ahead and counts down. Now, since we're on the free version, until somebody donates some money to get us on the paid version,
right?
We can't just jump the clock to 11:06 and start ticking.
No, that's fine. Just let it run. We'll catch up.
Right.
But you can go. Do you have it on your phone right now? The broadcast to kind of see what it looks like. Let's just take a look here.
Let's see. Yeah, there's my YouTube. There it is. Well, that's interesting.
Mm-hmm. Well, click on it. I mean, click on it because you haven't selected it yet,
okay.
right? So did we hit go live in both?
Hold on. Let's go.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah, I'm at -7 minutes. There we go.
Yeah, sometimes you just need to give it a minute. Bombers got 9 yards on that first down carry. There's a handoff with a sweep wide right. He's down to the 10 to the 5. And I think he may have crossed into the end zone. No, the referee's going to call him out of bounds. It has to be at the 1 yard line or inside the 1 yard line. I don't know how he didn't get that ball in, but it sure looked like he did from here.
And on this version, I'm not sure we can show who has possession.
I don't know. Take a look.
But it's probably first and goal, right?
It is first and goal. So can you say like first and goal?
Right. So I don't think you can. It's just
first and like one.
First and correct.
So if you hit minus, well, no, it's first and goal. So take
Can
the.
you just say one.
Oh, okay.
First and goal.
That's downs. I gotcha. I gotcha.
First down, 1 yard.
There you go. Obviously, yeah. And again, if you're watching, the clock's not right. So about.
If you want, we can. Oh wait. Oh.
Did you find something?
I found something.
Oh, nice stop by the Coring defense at the goal line. Actually lost just about a half a yard there, so it'll be second down and goal at the 1 yard line.
So now we can go
how'd you do that?
Second. Oh, you just changed this down here to goal instead of yards.
Oh, there you go. Look at that. See, this is why we're here. This is why we're learning. This is why we're learning. When you started the clock, did you start it at 15 minutes?
Yes.
Okay, 12-minute quarters, everyone, for anyone who's listening and watching.
Okay.
That's okay. So on the clock, it's just under about 9 minutes and 50 seconds. Again, we'll catch up. We'll let the clock run while they're at timeout.
With the free version, I am not sure you can.
That's
all
fine.
You can do is do a reset.
No, that's fine. Just let it run.
Oh, and then knock off
that's
a
okay.
minute. Oh, wait. Knock off a minute? Hold on. 9:37. And then you're going to have to add some minutes.
Yep. So there's a handoff to St. X, and they run it in from a yard out for the score. On will come their kicking team.
Then you have to hit the +6 on the
Okay, for the score.
Yeah.
There we go. Now, are you caught up on your? It sure looks like it. Does that say?
This is a bit of a delay. So.
Okay. Well, that's good. So our clock is still running. Oh wait, you're at 9:05, but that clock stopped.
Oh, I was supposed to stop. See, this is too much work.
It's not. We're just figuring it out. You're only 30 seconds off.
Yeah.
It's fine. We're figuring it out.
We got 11 people watching, so it's okay.
Yeah, hey, look, at the end of the day, the idea, did they get the extra point? It was good, so go ahead and tack on a point there. So Coring got the ball first again here at St. Xavier High School. Thanks for tuning in for those of you who are, I can't imagine what you're doing tuning in, but God bless your heart.
Yards.
Did it really have inches as a measurement? Yeah, we're not doing inches.
First in inches.
We're going to ask Brandon to convert everything to inches. So if it's 5.5 yards, Brandon, could you please put that in inches?
So we're at 9:33 according to the.
That's right, 9:33 according to the official game clock. It's here at St. X.
Unfortunately, you have to do it this way to try to get.
Okay.
So we might have to bite the bullet and pay the couple dollars a month.
Well, I don't know that we've got that kind of funds for that. We're watching it live on a phone here to see how long the delay is for the uptick.
Oh, so now look at this. First, and it's off the edge of the screen.
Well, that's interesting.
Okay. I'll look at that in a minute. I'm going to guess it's. I'm going to guess.
There you go. It updated. So what did it take, about 15 seconds, 20 seconds?
Right, but we've got first and who knows what. But you know what?
So
oh, no, there's
it's first quarter.
Gotcha, okay.
Oh, my gosh.
I know.
We really are learning, aren't we?
We are.
Oh, man. Fantastic. I tell you, it's weird having this back on my head. The last time I did this.
Well, it's good to have you back.
Because you only take too much of Brian and Brandon?
Yeah.
They're great. I can't thank those two enough. I don't think people realize or understand or appreciate how many thousands of hours those two gentlemen have given to Coring athletics over the past literally 15 years of their lives. Just donating their free time, totally free. Never once been reimbursed for anything. There's a delayed handoff, tackled in the backfield for a loss. St. X defense is going to be pretty loaded this year. Stop me if you've heard that one before.
Yeah.
You don't have to listen to me. I want you to focus directly on the thing because I want you to get a good appreciation for what it takes to run this. Because now we're down to 9-13, 9-12.
And actually, we lost a few yards, right?
Yeah. So 2nd down and 15.
Oh, it's more than a few, huh? All right.
And you're going to start. You're going to start the clock.
Well, yeah, I guess I should do that too.
Get the clock started. There
Luckily,
you
you just tap the space bar.
Yeah, that's nice.
Clock, yeah.
So you focus on that. I'll focus on this. So 2nd down and 15. We have a pre-snap whistle. See if that was that a timeout? It might have been a timeout for Coleraine. You're going to hit your timeout button here in a minute.
That's right. We can knock it. Oh, see, it's down to 8:52.
Yep.
So I'm going to let it keep running.
Let it go to 8:52, and then we'll stop.
Then,
again, folks,
we just lost
brand
the
new
timeout.
software.
So let me take away a timeout.
Yeah, brand new software. We're figuring it out as we go. We're gonna decide.
We went from no scoreboard to like freaking everything.
How about that, man? So we have the score, we have the down and distance, we have the time, 8:52. Stop it at 8:52, boss. 8:52. Stop. There you go. We got the first quarter.
2nd and 15.
Yeah, the key is
we just burn a timeout.
Just burn a timeout. That's right. 7-0 Bombers. And the Bombers got that by stopping Coleraine 3 and out on their first drive, and then what I will call a less than spectacular punt by what I think might have been the quarterback, who may also be the punter. Kicked it, I think, a net 3 yards. So drops back the pass, guy right in his face. Pass is complete, but then taken out of bounds, I think, for probably an additional 4-yard loss. So it's going to be 3rd down and probably 19. We'll see what they do here. See, the key is, right, when you're running this, is don't worry about, like updating it immediately. Right, so we're at 8 minutes and 40 seconds.
I was just looking because when they snapped the ball, I tapped the space bar, and whenever he
did that, yep.
I tapped the space bar, and our clock is not the same as theirs.
Interesting. So get it down to 8:40. Yep, and we'll see.
Actually, I could have just done it like this.
Can you do it in seconds? There you go. So let's see what the 3rd down. This has got to be 3rd and 10, 15, 16. I think it's like 3rd and 18. I wonder what's in the playbook for 3rd and 18. There's a player down right at the goal line, the St. X goal line. I think it's a Bomber. So we're going to pause and hope everything's okay over there. Not that hot outside, so hopefully everybody's hydrated properly, and hopefully it's nothing more than just a cramp.
And this is for us, it's an air-conditioned press box.
Not going to complain.
No.
Not going to complain.
Cooler of beverages behind us.
Yes. My understanding is the masseuse will be in at halftime to help us with any knots that we may have to work out. Thank you to St. X again for hosting us tonight, and obviously the team first and foremost, and then allowing us some space here in the press box to test the equipment, to test the software, and make sure that we're good to go for next week. So big game next week, guys. At home versus LaSalle. If you're listening, and there might be 10 of you, and you weren't planning on
13.
being there. 13 now? Holy moly. If there are 13 of you listening and you live in the Coleraine community and you're a fan of Coleraine football, this is a new year. This is a new team. Everything is different. Last year, while I was not on the mic, I followed along religiously every Friday, and I know it was a rough year, and I know it was not something that we are accustomed to, and quite frankly, it is something that our coaching staff and our kids don't ever want to get accustomed to. It's not the standard that we hold for ourselves, and it will not be repeated. I guarantee you that. We're not going winless this year, and it all starts next week at home against the LaSalle Lancers. Have not beaten LaSalle in several years. In fact, these seniors at Coleraine have never beaten them. I'm hopeful that changes next week, but it is only going to be impacted, honestly, by the crowd if we have a large, raucous crowd at the cage next week, 8801 Cheviot Road. Get there and wear your red and yell and scream for these kids, because confidence can go a long way, and they need more than anything else to know that the community, their classmates, teachers, everybody are behind them. So here we go. Clock has started. Drops back on 3rd and 18. Looking to pass. Quarterback bouncing around. He's going to be tackled and taken down for a loss. So 2 drives so far for the Cardinals, both resulting in negative plays. So not the way you want to start the scrimmage. Again, St. X, a very good team. We have to keep in perspective that this Coleraine team was winless last year. They're trying to figure out, where they're going to go. Definitely going to see teams that are good on the schedule. Don't know that they're going to be at St. X level. We'll find that out as the year goes on. So 4th and 21 officially on the scoreboard. Clock is running. 7-0 Bombers. I have to remember, I don't have to necessarily announce all that anymore because...
It's good that you do because it reminds me to change it.
Yep. There's another punt. This time up to the Coleraine. See where he stops. Is he walking back? Why do they do that? They always walk well beyond where it went out of bounds and then walk all the way back up to the 22-yard line. So, again, not a great punt. And the Bombers are going to start off they're going to start off 2 yards away from the red zone.
Luckily, I don't have to keep track of what yard line we're on. That'd be another whole disaster.
Oh, my goodness gracious. So
we did have one check-in.
Did we really?
Yes.
Wow, who's that?
Brian.
Brian. Sound and picture are great. So Brian was planning on being here tonight, folks, but being the wonderful guy that he is, he's helping out a colleague, a coworker of his tonight that had a little bit of a medical issue, and he's helping them out tonight and wasn't able to make it. So the St. X quarterback drops back to pass into the end zone. He caught it, but he's out of bounds. Okay. Well, the referee calls it inbounds. I'm not so sure about that. We don't have this replay, but again, it's a practice, so it doesn't really matter. He had plenty of time as he rolled to his left. Good arm, nice quarterback, throwing it to the back. I don't know if that's Herb Street or if it's someone else, but it was a nice pass. So put 6 on the board for St. X.
I did stop the clock accurately.
Well, that's good. Hey, one thing at a time, right?
Right.
Do we have the ambient mic on?
Yes.
We
but
do?
I had it down a little bit, but yes, it's on.
Okay.
There were some kids walking by talking.
Okay,
so
there are not a whole lot of people out there, so not a whole lot of noise is going to get made. Well, I think that was good. Yes, it was good. So 7:39 left to go in the opening quarter. The Bombers score their second touchdown. And to be fair, they have not had to really work for these touchdowns given the offense's inability to move the football, which, unfortunately, Mike, I think, at least here, that is a continuing trend from what was the case last year with this team. The offense seemed to really struggle to move the football.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
last year
it
did not score too many points.
No. And so that's something that's going to have to change this year, right? I mean, this team is to be clear, from an offensive standpoint, for anyone that has any questions, the triple option is gone. That is no longer in the pantheon of this offense. It's gone. It's history. Thank you, Kerry Combs. Thank you, Tom Bolden, for running it for 3 decades and having tremendous success with it. This new coaching staff has decided that they're not going to run that offense anymore. They want something a little bit more, I guess, modern, if you will. So they're going to pass the ball. It's going to be like a spread formation. They want to get the players out into space, and you just need a quarterback to deliver the football. So there's the kick. Caught at the 10-yard line, and apparently he had his knee down. So haven't had to move the camera because all the plays have been on that side of the field. So ideal situation here for the Cardinals is just let's see if we can get a first down, right? Let's move the ball 10 yards and get a first down. Let's get out. Let's get over into X's side of the field and have a play over there. Haven't done that yet. So, again, go ahead.
There is one button here I haven't tested. It says buzzer.
Is that like end of quarter? You probably have to hit it, too.
I did hit it.
See what happens.
I'm listening to the delay.
I understand. I can see what you're doing.
All right.
I'll let you know when to start the clock.
Oh, it did buzz. I just heard it. It sounded like a basketball buzzer.
That's amazing. Good job. Way to start the ball off. So there's a handoff. No gain on that. So the St. X defensive line collapsing on the Coleraine offensive line, not letting that runner get any space at all.
And we just stopped the clock. Okay.
Yep. 7:26. Yeah, I mean, look, here's the deal, right? If we do this with the scoreboard and the down and distance and all that, 2nd and 10, you have to, I mean, you're just going to, you got to be on it constantly. And it takes practice, right? Because you'll have to learn, or whoever does it is going to have to learn. Okay.
Yeah, and you can't switch screens and try to make sure the broadcast is okay.
No, you can't.
See how many people are on here.
Right. No, you
see
can't.
if anybody's typed any messages.
Right. No, you can't.
Got to ignore all that.
Yeah, exactly. You're just on the screen. That's all you're doing. So 2nd down and 10. 7:16 to go here in the opening quarter. Coleraine looking to get some yards. Fakes the handoff. Again, stopped right at the original line of scrimmage. Cardinals struggling to find that space. Not a bad run play, but 3rd down and 10 now. So again, the first 2 series for the Cardinals on offense, no positive yards. And so far this series, no positive yards. So again, this is a build back. You don't go from 0-10 to 10-0. It's going to take some time to get this team and this program back to where we want it to be, which the days of 04 and 05 and 06 and 07, 20 years ago, those days are probably gone. But that doesn't mean Colerain cannot still be a competitor in the GMC every single year. There's a snap back. It was a low snap. Fell on the ground. The quarterback, I think, fell on top of it. And that's going to be a 4-yard loss, maybe a 3-yard loss, back to the 7-yard line. It'll be 4th down and let's see, where are they here? 4th and 14. St. X is there. Man lined up on the 40. Colerain with a man in motion. Snap is back. Quarterback's got it. There's a kick that goes inbounds. Bounces just before the 40 and goes out of bounds at about the 45-yard line. Still on the Colerain side, but that's okay. I mean, that'll be the deepest starting field position the St. X offense has had from the beginning. So we'll get a chance to see what this defense can do.
Is that our quarterback kicking every time?
I believe so. He appears to be the punter as well. Not uncommon. I mean, there have been actually a lot of schools that'll do that because, right, you leave them on the field and that gives you, on short yardage situations, 4th and 5 and under, it gives you an opportunity maybe to do something different than punt the ball. And we all know, if you've ever listened to a Colerain broadcast, that Brian and Brandon love to call for the fake punt. So clock is started. There we go. 1st down and 10. Quarterback once again rolling to his left. Makes a man miss. Makes another man miss. Picks up enough for the 1st down. It gets down inside the 30. Could be all the way down to the 25-yard line. So great run for number 7. Again, not sure who that is. It could be Chase Herbstreit. Not entirely sure, but picked up enough for the 1st down. It'll be 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line of the Cardinals. So it made a nifty little move. It seemed like we had him kind of dead to rights there, but shifted his shoulders a little bit, made a man miss, and took it all the way down to the Colerain 25-yard line. 1st and 10. 5:30 to go, 5:32 to go in the first quarter. There's the handoff in the backfield. Wrapped up in the backfield. Oh, helmet comes off of looks like one of the linemen, but he's going to be taken down for a minimal gain, maybe no gain. I think they're going to stop him right there at the 25. So nice tackle by the Colerain defense. No gain on that play. It'll be 2nd down and 10 for the Bombers. Let's see if maybe I can zoom in here a little bit. It might be easier for me to do this. I don't know. How do we? Is this? Oh, this loosens
that
up
one's
there.
gonna.
Yep.
Yeah.
That loosens that up. Perfect. All right. 2nd down and 10. Clock is going. Fakes the handoff, drops back, looks to pass. No pressure across the middle, and it is in and out of the hands of the intended receiver at the 2-yard line. That would have been an easy 1st down, and probably not getting into the end zone on that because there were 2 Cardinals in the vicinity. But that young man's going to have nightmares about that one. That would have been a pickup, 1st down pickup, and almost no pressure on the St. X quarterback. He had all kinds of time. So 3rd down and 10. Ball still on the 25-yard line. 4:43 to go here in the first quarter. Bombers up 14-0 on 2 very short field touchdowns. And as a reminder, again, for those of you listening, thank you so much. I don't know why you're here, but you're here, and we hope to have all of you and even more back next week when we open up the 2024 season at home against LaSalle. There's a pitch number 21 in the backfield, and he is immediately tackled for a 2-yard loss. So nice strung out play by the Colerain defense. That runner could not find a lane to take it upfield, and he got taken down. So it'll be 4th down and 12. 4:26 to go in the first quarter.
Oops. Too worried about all the other stuff.
I know, clock is running. Just start the clock. There you go. Get us down. Catch up. Again, we're learning, right? This is brand new software. There you go. Close enough. Look, it's never going to be perfect.
Close
right?
enough for Jazz.
See, here's the deal, right? The camera is not on the scoreboard. So
right. So they don't know if it's
they
a
really
couple
don't.
seconds off.
They really have no idea how much time is left. It's just what we tell them. We control the information, Mike. So they're gonna go for it.
We are the media.
We are 4th and 12. Obviously deep in scoring territory. They're more than happy to go for it. So here's a pass caught. Back up to the original line of scrimmage. Maybe a yard gain. Maybe not. We'll see. They got back to the original line. That's all they could do. So they're going to turn it over on downs. So just like that, the Coleraine defense holds the St. X offense. So again, you don't give them a field of only having to go 10 or 15 yards, and maybe you can do something there. So now we got to see this offense do something.
Yeah.
See some life here, right? They did scrimmage last week. They were going to try scrimmage at Harrison with Harrison, and I think Turpin was there. And I did get a couple of video clips from that, and again, it looked good, but with all due respect to Harrison and Turpin, that's not St. X. Little different, right? Little different animal. So Sean Billups is the quarterback for the Coleraine Cardinals. He's a senior. Confident young man, happy to throw the ball, and it is thrown intended, which would have been a first down, but he threw that ball into almost triple coverage, and it was knocked down by a DB on the St. X side of the field. Not intercepted. He has hands on it, but it would have been an amazing interception. He dived just to knock it down, so kudos to him on the defense. So 2nd down and 10. So really, you are.
I guess I can turn this off here.
Well, you can if you want, or you can just let it stream. Do we? So does you were reading the followers off of here, or were you reading them off of YouTube?
Well, I was reading them off of the YouTube studio.
Gotcha.
But you can also.
And Sean Billups now, he's going to, a little jailhouse break run to gets it up to the 30-yard line. Takes it all the way up to maybe the 35, and I think we may have a first down. Well, he's very, very close. Are they going to give it to him? No, not yet. Well, they are. I mean, the referee here on the far sideline away from he's saying move the chains, but I don't know that.
They moved him.
Did they move him? There you go. First down Cardinals.
See, that's kind of nice. You just hit reset.
There you go. So 1st and 10. So Sean Billups there looking for an open receiver, couldn't find one, decided to tuck it and run himself. Now I don't remember. I feel terrible. Was he the quarterback last year?
I feel terrible too. I'm not sure.
I don't remember if he was or not. It's been so long. It's been so many months.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
I mean, you got to go back to.
We had a different quarterback at the beginning of the season.
Yeah, I know. It may have changed a little bit, so I'm not entirely sure. So there was a handoff, run right up the middle.
And I got to remember not to talk because then I forget to start the clock.
Yep, let's start the clock. You're good. 2:55 and counting because it was a run play, so it ain't stopping.
Yeah, I got it running. I'm just going quicker than close enough for Jazz.
Good enough.
Oh, we got to go.
Did you say close enough for Jazz? 2nd down and 10 for the Cardinals. It's nice that you can see the entire widget right there, so you can exactly what's
you
going
barely
on.
can.
The problem is, right, we're getting a little spoiled here to do the scrimmage at St. X because they're on point when it comes to the scoreboard. I don't know that every place we go to is going to be this on point.
Well, yeah, and
there's a handoff once again. Oh, no, fake me. Sean Billups kept it. He's going to run through the line. Oh, look at that. He got tripped from behind, but he picked up another 5-6 yards after that and enough for another Cardinal first down. So as he settles more into this position, he's going to become, I think, a real serious threat because he clearly has the ability to run. But he also clearly, to me, seems like he wants to pass first, right? He's looking for the receiver. He's trying to let the routes develop and find the open man. And if he's not there, then you got to tuck it and run, right? You become a runner and do what you can. This is an interesting formation. So he's got stack receivers to his left. One offset running back behind him. Man goes in motion, drops, looks to pass, throws it to the man behind. Got a couple of blockers. Stays on his feet. Tackled hard out of bounds, but not until he gets up to about the 49-yard line.
Oh, they left the clock running there.
Yeah, they probably shouldn't have. Well, was it a running play? So that's a pass. So they're not stopping the clock, even though he was tackled out of bounds. So there you go. Just let it run.
And we're in.
Second down and 6. This time he does hand it off. And again, that defensive line for X is pretty tough. No gain on the play. It's going to remain 3rd down and 6 as the clock continues to run under a minute. And just as a reminder for those, I mean, I think we're going to have one more quarter to play, right? But then after that, we're going to shut down the broadcast. Everything seems to be running okay. But we really just wanted to be here to get everything set up and running okay, and it looks like that's the case. So they're going to try and get this play off here before the end of the quarter, under 10 seconds here. Well, I thought they would, but they're clearly not. They're going to let the quarter expire. And there's the whistle, and there's the quarter. So at the end of 1, it's St. X 14, Colerain 0. The Cardinals will keep the ball. They're at midfield to start the second quarter here in just a minute.
And we started, did you say 10? 10 minutes?
I think
they're
it's
doing
12.
15?
12 minutes. 12 minutes.
Oops, wrong way.
That's what they did the first quarter by. I presume this will be the exact same thing.
Ooh, I heard a buzzer out there. I'll hit our buzzer.
Brian doesn't seem very motivated to want to use the clock feature.
He's not.
No. For some reason, it seems like he doubts your ability to look at a scoreboard to see what the clock is. I mean, it's not rocket science.
He just wants me to go get food from him for him at the concession stand and not run the.
I mean, what happened? I'm gone for 2 years, and a level of laziness has set in this booth. I don't understand it. I don't get it. I mean, come on. We're better than that. Brandon misses me. I miss you too, Brandon. I'm looking forward to being in the booth with you. He says the nicest things on our group text. I forgot how much I missed Chris's voice. Yeah, I agree with you, Brandon. I miss you too, bud. Can't wait till next week.
Brian does say zoom in, camera too far away.
Well, yeah, okay, sure. What do we got going on here?
Now I'm on the wrong screen. I can't even start the clock.
Well, get the
Maybe
clock
Brian's right.
Well, no, it's just you have to focus, right? The problem is, no, I don't mean that in a bad way, Mike. I mean, I've asked you to put on a headset, right? Take it off. Go ahead and take the headset off because you don't need to talk. I mean, I'm not going to do a whole lot of talking here, but I can't believe Brian's asking me to zoom in. Like, are you kidding me? It's a scrimmage, dude. There we go. Let's see what that does. Yeah, don't just pretend you don't have the headset on. Just focus totally on using the software and see what it is. So that was a no gain on first down for the Cardinals. Billups, again, in the shotgun, which is where they're going to be. Man in motion, second down. Well, they're marking a first down and 10.
Yeah.
Oh, I guess he picked up that first down. He picked up the first down on third down previously. So run out of bounds. They are keeping the clock running. They're not stopping the clock.
Gotcha.
So it's going to be second down and 10 now.
That makes it a little easier.
No gain on that play unless they give him a yard, which I don't think they will. Like so many things, right? It's just about having the right volunteers and the right support to do this kind of stuff. Billups drops back the pass, got some time. Pass is caught. I want to say probably down to about the 38, 39-yard line. We'll see where they mark him. He got further than the 40. Come on, give me a break. He caught that ball definitely inside the 40. Look at this. Look at this. Everybody's a critic. Look at Brian's comment. I mean, are you kidding me? Come on, man. It's a two-man operation up here with new equipment, new software.
I can't watch the comments whenever I'm trying to
focus.
Run the scoreboard.
Third down and 7. Cardinals need this. There's a handoff up the middle on 3rd and 7, taking the ball right up the middle. Interesting play call. Haven't had any success really running the ball up the middle. Picked up maybe a yard on the play. It's going to be 4th and 5. They're going to give him 2 yards on it. I would assume, being that they're on St. X's side of the field, that they're going to go for it on 4th and 5, down 14. I want to see what this offense can do. See if they can find a way to pick up 5 yards.
Yeah, I think it's a no-brainer.
Yep, clock is still ticking here, which is good. Run play.
Of course, we will not know because the quarterback would be punting.
No, we'd have no. I mean, they're not going to punt, right? There's no point in punting. The question is there a play clock? I thought X had a play clock on their screen, but I don't see it. And they don't have end zone play clocks. At least they don't have them out for the scrimmage, if they do have them. Is that a timeout?
Must be.
Yep, timeout Coring. So at 9:34 left to go in the second quarter. 14-0 Bombers. Cardinals are trying to convert here on 4th down. A few smattering of Coring fans out in the stands. Not too shabby. Let's see if I can kind of pan up there. We got a few out there. That's nice. Coming out to see the boys. This is not exactly the smoothest tripod in the world. It's all right. One of us.
The tripod is not the greatest, and the camera is very old and doesn't autofocus well.
No. Well,
but this here was the computer. Get the new software going.
Yeah,
maybe
next year.
Another year will be camera.
Yep, we'll see. We'll see. Just doing the best we can with what we've got. What? Bombers are out there on defense. They're ready to go. Okay, 4th down and 5. Ball snap. There goes the clock. Billups takes it, rolls to his right, looks for an open receiver, throws it down the field, and throws it out of bounds. No chance at all for that ball to be caught. So they are going to turn the ball over on downs. Coring defense will take over and try and stop this Bomber offense.
Well, the good news is if we are shorthanded for the broadcast, all you really have to do is click one button, and it'll turn off that scoreboard.
Right. Boom. Gone. Just like that. It's pretty important that they click the right button, though, right?
Yes.
Because if not, they'll shut off the black magic. Fakes the handoff. Quarterback. This is now number 3 in at quarterback. He's going to keep it and plow ahead for, I think, we'll give him 3 yards on that run. Looks like about a 2-yard run. So fake the handoff and tried to keep it himself and run up to the middle of the Coring defense, and they stopped him. So looks like 3 is still in, but now he's moved probably to a receiver spot. 7 is back in at quarterback. Again, I apologize. I don't know who that is. I got a buddy of mine who asked me who it was, and I'm like, I have no idea. I don't have a roster. We're not getting that detail tonight. It's practice. There's a pass out to number 32. He's got room to run, makes several men miss, and he's wide in the open. Takes it all the way down into Coring territory, down to about the 36-yard line. Okay, or I guess the 34. I guess where his knee goes down isn't all that important. That's all right. Preseason for the refs, too. 1st down and 10 for the Bombers. Ball on the 34-yard line. That was a good play, number 32 for St. X. A nice little run. Some open space, took advantage of it. See if this Coring defense can step up. Maybe get a turnover, pop that ball loose, or pick it off in midair. Fakes the handoff, rolls, looks, drops back, looks to pass, and it is in and out of the hands of 2 Coring defenders. They were close, got their hands on it, and popped it up and just couldn't quite come down with it. So either way, incomplete pass. 2nd down and 10. Clock stops at 8:04. 14-0 Bombers. Again, both of those scores came on 2 very early, their first 2 possessions of the game. Very short fields after Colerain's offense just literally had negative yards the first 2 series. Could not get the ball going. So looked better certainly the past 2 series. Single set in the backfield. There you go. There's the handoff. Oh, number 32 right around the defender. He was there, but 32 ran right by him and off to the side. He's going to pick up almost enough for a first down. I think he's going to be about 2 yards shy. Might be a long one. We'll see what they mark it. 3rd and 2 on the scoreboard. Because it would help if I put the camera on the action. 3rd down and 2. There's the handoff once again to 32. Although this time he gets Matt in the backfield.
Nice.
Dropped for at least a 2-yard loss. Good play by the Colerain defense. They sniffed that out immediately. I'm not used to running the camera. I've never run the camera, so I don't even think about it.
I've never run the scoreboard. That's why I don't think about it.
So we got 2 guys doing something they've never done before. There you go. Well, again, it's preseason. You're doing a great job, Mike. The clock is almost spot on. I mean, you're like within a second. That's great.
Now, they do have you can actually integrate this with the scoreboard, but I bet the scoreboard at Colerain is a couple years old.
I don't know.
For the controller?
Maybe not. I don't know.
You can actually interface it with the software, and that way you don't have to worry about running the clock. It's just
4th and 5. They're going for it. Pass is incomplete. So the Colerain defense holds. They go and stop the Bombers on their drive, so they're going to turn the ball over, and the Colerain offense is going to get a chance to try and do something here with 7 minutes left in the first half. Again, it'll be varsity this first half. Then we're going to shut down for the night. It'll be JV second half. So we'll leave the camera right there. The Colerain offense to come out on the field, see what they can do. Oh boy, let's see here. Huh, interesting. All right, 1st down and 10 for the Cardinals. Let's see what Sean Billups can do here. Drops back, looks to pass, surveys the field, drops back. Yeah, he's going to have to make quicker decisions than that, right? That's part of the growing process. I mean, you got about 3 seconds, right? Scan your routes. If it's not there, tuck it and go. There was nothing there, and everybody was covered well. That's going to be at least a 4-yard loss, probably closer to 5. We'll see what they put it on the scoreboard as. 5-yard loss, 2nd and 15. And this offense, unfortunately, is not one that can make big plays, big chunk plays, so they've got to be very careful with the football. The good news is, I'm going to say it, and it's about to happen, I'm sure, but they haven't turned the ball over. So that's a good sign. Snap back, fakes the handoff, rolls to his right. He's got a man on him. Drop back and tries to throw it. It is incomplete. Receiver tried to go over the back of a St. X defender to haul it in and just couldn't quite do it. So it'll be 3rd down and 15. Let's see here.
Well, and I don't think we've had a flag because I've been dying to push this button.
Wasn't there one at the very beginning, like a false start or something?
I was overwhelmed.
You were a little overwhelmed, but that's okay. You're doing a great job. How do I? Oh, here we go. Share. Copy link. There you go. So 3rd down and 15. The Cardinals need to get all the way up to the 39-yard line. So they sit there on the 24. They need to get to the 39 to pick up the first down. It would be their largest play of the night. They could find a way to make it happen. Drops back to pass, throws it across the middle. Incomplete. Receiver who was crossing, got one hand on it, but couldn't quite haul it in. So that'll be 4th and 15, and there's no doubt they're not going for it here.
No, they gonna get mad if we do 6 times in the field.
So far, so good. X has got their guy lined up just on their side of the field at the 49, getting ready to receive the punt. Snap is back. Quarterback looking. Oh, my God, it's a fake. He's going to run it.
Where's Brian and Brandon?
I mean, okay. Sure, why not? 4th and 15, deep in your opponent's territory. So he's going to have the option, right? I mean, it's very obvious that, or I shouldn't say it's very obvious. It seems obvious to me they're going to give him the option during the year that if it's 4th and short, not necessarily 15, but if it's 4th and short and you think there's a pathway that you can take off and pick up the first down, go for it. Unconventional 4th downs, as they like to say. First downs, as they say, but we'll see. All right. So St. X back on the field now. Short field for them. They're going to get the ball first down and 10. I think at their own, looks like their own 26-yard line. I know, you want a flag. I get it. We'll see. Oh, wait, hold on. Whistles. We have whistles. Do we have a timeout? No? Just resetting the ball? What was that? Okay. First and 10X. The Coleraine 26-yard line. Snap is back. Quarterback keeps it himself. He's going to take it down inside the 20. Nice run for the quarterback. Found a little hole there in the offensive line and got all the way down to the, we're going to call it the 18, right around the 18-yard line. See where they mark him. It'll be second down and short. I think that was number 3 who carried that ball. So, again, they're going back and forth between number 3 and number 7. And, again, I apologize. I don't know who they are. 7 is back in the quarterback.
See, that depends if they're going for 3 or 7.
I guess. Touchdowns or field goals, right? Second down and 3. Ball is on the 19-yard line. 7 Scott drops back to pass. There's pressure on him. He throws it. It is incomplete, intended for number 3, ironically. Not a great pass, a little low, but hit him in both hands. Just couldn't quite bring it in. So it'll be third down and 3. So it would appear to me, again, it's only a scrimmage. No idea who the starters are and who aren't. But this St. X offense, as constituted from what I can tell, they got some work to do. They're going to have to. I mean, they had 14 points, but again, those came on 2 incredibly short fields. Like I'm talking, like 20 yards and in, right?
Yeah.
And they were the first 2 series.
After 2 very short punts, I think it was, right?
Yeah. Well, the first punt went 3 yards, so they have not had a tremendous amount of success. There's a handoff in the backfield, and the Coleraine defense was all over it. Sacked for a massive loss. It's going to be 4th down and probably 7 or 8 by the time they finish moving those sticks back. Taken all the way back to the, let's see where they mark it. They gave them forward progress up to the back to the 23-yard line, it looks like. So 4th down and 7. Ball on the 23-yard line. Under 5 minutes to play here in the opening half. They are going to go for it. Obviously, you're not punting at this point. And kind of surprised that maybe we'll try out the field goal kicker, give him a chance. Got to practice special teams too. They're going to go for it. 4th down, 7. 7 drops back, looks to pass, throws, and it is incomplete. Incomplete, intended for a receiver on the sideline, number 12 for St. X. Well covered by the Coleraine defense. That was not just a miscatch. That was well covered. So turnover on downs. Cardinals will get it back on offense. They have lived in this 20-yard space this entire quarter. Like, it just hasn't been much movement.
Yeah.
Did Brandon make our what is that? What did he make our group picture? Is that a chicken? Turkey? What did he do there? I think it's a turkey. I think he made our group text a turkey. There's Billups, handoff in the backfield once again. Good penetration by the St. X defense. And just met him head on. No gain on the play, 2nd down and 10. How does the broadcast look? Okay.
No, it looks fine. It does.
Good.
It looks fine.
Good.
I was just gonna shut it off
Okay.
on my screen. Here.
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay. Second down and 10. They haven't updated the scoreboard. There's the handoff once again, right up the middle, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
So now we're at 3rd and 11.
Yeah, it's going to be 3rd down and 11. They've not updated the scoreboard, but again, it is definitely 3rd down.
For once, our scoreboard's right.
Yeah, it is. How about that, right? Our scoreboard's spot on. Theirs is off. Yeah, it looks like we've got about a... Third down and 10. Fakes the handoff, pulls it out of the belly of the running back, passes it across the middle, and it's caught up. Oh, it's not caught. I'm sorry. I thought he picked that up. He did not. A sliding catch attempt by the Cardinals. Incomplete. It'll be 4th down and 10. And again, there's... I mean, with less than 3 minutes to go, I guess they're going to punt. Yep. On comes number 23 for St. X. Lined up at his 49-yard line. I would like to see a punt here. I understand it's even less yardage to get than the last 4th and 15, but let's just punt the ball. It's a low punt. Caught. Fair caught at the 48-yard line. He could have run for quite a while if he wanted to. Chose not to. So 2:50 to go here in the opening half of play between St. X and Coleraine. Final scrimmage of the preseason for both of these teams. Let's bring it back here to midfield. The big blue X. Yeah, that's pretty nice, man. I mean, that's pretty sharp. Does that actually say 20 people?
Yes.
We actually have 20 people. That's fantastic. I don't know who these 20 folks are, but God bless your hearts. Appreciate you tuning in. Again, now, interestingly, you've updated the time, but this time is not updating, at least on mine.
Oh, man. I got distracted.
I did. That's my fault. 100% I own that. No, that's my fault.
I'm just kidding.
I hold up my phone. I'm pointing to it. I'm like, here, look at this. Duh.
We're at 2nd and...
2nd and 11. So I believe that was a completion. And then a tackle for loss, 1-yard loss. So 2nd down and 11. Good pressure on the quarterback, number 7. And let's see, he's back in. I have to believe that's Herb Street. I'm guessing. I don't know. I think Volker is the other quarterback, or Volpe. I'm not exactly sure. Snap is back. No pressure. Good play by the offensive line to give him time, but good play by the Coleraine defense, tackling him for, I think maybe.
About 2.
Was it 2?
Oh,
because
maybe not.
It's still 3rd and 11. Maybe 1-yard gain. I mean, it's at the 49-yard line. 1-yard gain. It's 3rd and 10. So good play by the Coleraine defense. Seriously, the clock is not updating on mine for some reason. It's strange.
Really?
Yeah, it still says 5:20.
Okay, let's flip over here.
I mean, I'm assuming I'm live. Hold on. Let me make sure I'm live. Wasn't live. 7 drops back to pass, rolling, got a little bit of pressure. Good pick by the offensive line. Good pass across the middle of the field, and it's caught and immediately tackled at the 35-yard line, but not before they pick up a big 1st down on 3rd and 10. I don't understand why I wasn't live. That's interesting. Now we're good. see if I can follow the plays here for the last minute of the half, and the last minute of our broadcast. Before we'll shut it all down and boot it up again next week. It's the handoff to number 44. He takes it. He's on his way to the end zone. We'll see if they get him. They do not. St. X is going to take it all the way in for the score. Number 44 for the Bombers. Made a few men miss and took it into the end zone for the Bomber touchdown with less than a minute to go in the first half. Bombers up 20-0. Extra point pending. If we're going to move the camera, we should maybe look at getting a different tripod because this thing, I mean, unless I'm just doing it wrong, it's just very jerky.
It always is.
Yeah.
And wait till you have to put one leg out the window because
I know, we've done that before, right?
Yeah.
I'm going to have to watch it here because I did. They're not putting the point on the board, so I'm assuming he missed the extra point. Let's take a look. I'm actually going to watch it here on the
on the
on the rebroadcast.
wow.
Nope, he missed it. We'll just leave it there for the kickoff. Well, I would say certainly not.
This is doable. The
as
clock is a bit of a nuisance, but
when you
it's
get
fine.
in, but when you're not on this, right?
Yeah.
And when you're just focusing on this and not talking to us and not being pestered by idiots like me, then you'll be fine. The problem is when you're not there, right? We just don't have it. We just say we can't do it, right?
you really need 3 people in the booth.
If you're going to do that,
You
you've
really
got to have 3, right? Maybe we can find ourselves a student volunteer.
And maybe 4 people, so that way somebody can slap me when I forget to start the clock.
We're never going to have room for 4 people.
Yeah, I know.
So low punt picked up at around the 17-yard line by the Cardinals, trying to find a room. And he is upended, but did make it out to about the 33-yard line. Maybe the most important thing that's come out of this so far, no injuries. Everybody looks healthy, playing some football. Change of possession. Cardinals take over. 47 seconds left to go here in the first half. Down 20-0.
Yeah, I'm surprised there's not a possession on here. See, now you can upload like a Cardinal helmet or an X.
Yeah, if you buy it.
Yeah.
How much is it? Do you know? You don't have to tell me now.
Oh, wow, there's a different kind of, hold on, let's look at this. What's this going to do?
I don't know. Keep messing with it. See what happens. Who knows? All right.
Oh, that stacks our school. Ooh, that's kind of.
Does that just change the look? 1st and 10.
Yeah,
drops back to
like
pass. Incomplete.
Take too much real estate off the screen.
A lot of times they'll do that for like maybe other sports. Like if you're running like a. Well, I guess you could do that.
See, it shows it like this.
All right, let it run. Let me see it here. Oh, okay. I see. I got you. Yeah, that does take a lot of real estate. And you don't really need it because we don't need the space for the 1st and 10 the second. So once you flip that back. 2nd down and 10.
Uh-oh. Here's a button for show possession.
No freaking way. There's a catch out to the 37-yard line.
How do you do it now?
Timeout, St. X.
Oh, sorry. Oh, I hadn't even started the clock. I was too busy trying to figure out this possession arrow.
Okay, that's fine.
Arrow. This is not basketball.
No, it's definitely not. 36 seconds is where we're at.
But I can't figure out. Ah, here's the possession. Let's see.
Where is it? Show me.
Right here. Boop.
Oh, look at that.
You can put the little carrot there or the little.
Except they don't.
I'm so confused. We have the ball, right? So I need to flip it over here.
Except we have the ball.
Yeah. There we go. So now there it is. It's over there in front of our 0.
I'm gonna keep watching the YouTube right here just to see when it pops up. How exciting!
Just another thing to keep track of.
Yeah, we're down to 15 people. This broadcast is going downhill quick. No, I'm just kidding. It's all right. We're gonna wrap it up here in just a few seconds. Finish this off.
Oh, so you can turn off the possession, and you can also turn off the down and distance if we don't. But that's the easier one to control.
The down and distance.
I'd rather turn off the clock.
There
is no way to turn off the. Oh, we can put a title up there.
Oh, like Coleraine versus
Football
St. X?
scoreboard-keepthescore.com.
Well, where do you edit the title? What does it say now?
I can change it to,
How do you do that?
holy crap, right here.
So you could put like week 1,
Sure.
week 1, or week 0, week 0.
Week 0.
There you go. Yeah, that's.
Oh,
not
nope.
bad.
I hit save, but it didn't do it because we're not on the paid version.
There you go.
Oh, we just got sacked.
Yeah, we did.
I'm not paying. Okay. We're just going to reset all this.
Hold on now. We're not done.
28. Third and something.
Yep, there you go. So sacked for. Oh boy. Yikes, it took him all the way back to the 22-yard line. So it's going to be 4th down and a country mile.
Oh, here's where you can change the.
I'm going to try it.
So look, we can change the. I bet you it won't let us because we're not on the paid version, but we can make the save.
Well, that was the timeout marker that you changed.
See, I changed them. They're all green now.
Well,
Well, it'll take a minute for it to.
well, but we don't know. To your point, we don't know that it'll actually change anything, right? Because
No, it will. I think it will.
Well, but
Maybe.
those colors didn't change. I mean, I'm still showing blue on the broadcast. You have green and
we're
red.
a little bit behind.
So I bet it doesn't work. We'll see. Somebody call timeout? I'm not even paying attention. The software is fantastic. I mean, it's a lot of fun, but it's a shame it doesn't tell you. Yeah, it's not changing. It's not changing.
We'll give it a minute.
Doesn't
Give
need
it a
that.
minute.
Doesn't need
Let it cook.
that. Let it cook. Let him cook. All right, for the 11 of you still listening, for God's sakes, get your Friday night going on something else. Appreciate you hanging, really. Tune in next week. We kick off the season at home. If you cannot be there, tune in. If you can be there, be there. Wear your red, scream loud, cheer this team on. Here's a punt attempt. That's not a bad punt. Bounces, picked up, and fair caught. 21 seconds left. This is the half that will not end. Yeah, that's not changing, dude. So those particular features are going to be ones that come with the paid version. Maybe, just maybe, there's a generous booster sponsor listening right now that would like to sponsor just that, just the scoreboard feature for us for the season. I mean, that's not expensive, right? I mean, what can that be? Maybe $10 a month, right? I mean, heck, that's a latte at Starbucks, I'm told. I don't know. I'm not a Starbucks guy. I'm not a coffee guy.
So now I got to somehow get this color back to yellow.
Does it matter?
It probably doesn't until, yeah. I'm just
I
gonna
mean, make it yellow if you wanted to, but 1st down and 10 for the Bombers. Number 7 drops back. He's got plenty of time. Toss it across the middle, and it's picked off. The Coleraine defense stepped in front of that pass and picked it off. And that invariably will be the end of the quarter, but a turnover for the Cardinals, +1 varsity. You just had a feeling that it was a real possibility. They've been close all night. They've gotten their hand on a couple of different passes. So 12 seconds to go now. They'll take over in St. X territory. First down and 10 for the Cardinals. Let's see here. See if I can do some real zooming in here.
See, so if we had Jason down on the sideline,
Yep.
I just click this little button right here, share admin link.
Yeah,
and he can keep.
He absolutely could do it.
He could do that from downstairs.
And he'd be all set to do it because he's not doing anything else. We may have to talk to him about that. Well, I mean, he's not doing the live clips anymore, right? Not like he used to. There's Sean Billups. Looks.
Oh, look at
goes
this.
Back to pass. Throwing down the middle of the field, and it is up in the air. And I'm not sure if anybody came down with it or not. Too busy messing around with the camera. I think it was incomplete. 6 seconds left. Bring it back to the line of scrimmage. Oh, that is brutal.
So
Are we gonna leave this on the website?
we should
leave it
delete
on.
this broadcast.
We'll leave it on for a couple days, just so that I can go. I'd like to go back and look at it on a screen larger than my phone. See what that looks like.
that when y'all put in defense? Oh, shit out here.
Dave, I thought you was playing linebacker.
That was my other position.
Dave.
All right, here we go. Ball at the 27-yard line, first down and 10. No idea how. Oh, now we have whistles. Tell me that's the third and final timeout. It is the third and final timeout for the Coleraine Cardinals. God bless them. They're going to use every single one of their timeouts. I'm not kidding. It's the half that will not end. Somebody just yell, sit down. That's fantastic.
I threw a flag on him.
Did you? I'm telling you, man. You can do this, absolutely. When you don't have the headset on and you're just focusing on that, you can do that.
I'm at St. Next versus Coleraine.
Now, unfortunately, we have their ad on the top corner ever since I...
It's all right. I mean, they're giving us a free scoreboard. I don't mind advertising for them. That's fine. It's great.
Oh, you know what? It's actually not on the broadcast. I drug it off. It's above the St. X 20, but I drug it off the screen.
Can you see? Oh, I guess you can't still see the
Because see, if I flip over here, you can see it.
Yeah, okay.
Right.
All right, let's see what we got here. This will be the last play of the half. Man goes in motion. Sean Billups has got it. Drops back, looks to pass. He's just going to wing it down there and incomplete. Knocked out by number 5. And that'll be the end of the half. So we're going to go ahead and shut it down. Hey, for those 24 or so of you that tuned in tonight, thank you. Appreciate it. See you at the cage next week or catch you online. This is Chris Simonitis with Mike Rourke signing off.